Hotep, Black Pal, your brother Shaka saying Kofu once again. Today, well, by the way, I was just sitting here listening to the great brother, the great God, great black God, revolutionary rapper, intellectual, scholar, actor, activist, brother Tupac Shakur. Bad motherfucker. But let me just since we did call on his energy, just gonna drop some jewels on y'all. You know, Pac wasn't he wasn't assassinated for death row and all this bullshit. You know, the purpose was, you know, Pac was running for city council in Compton. He was running for city council in Compton, and also he was going to assist Dr. Khalid Muhammad, you know, running the new Black Panther Party. And he was going around, and most of the Crips and Bloods had agreed that they were going to recruit and join the new Black Panther Party. So the membership of the new Black Panther Party would have went from like I think from like 10,000 to probably like 2 million. So he became a threat to national security, you know. And Bush knew this. They knew all this, you know. And so they were trying to find a way to get him, you know. And as always, they use niggas, you know. They use niggas to get rid of the revolutionaries and the strong activists and the strong black gods and goddesses that are fighting for the liberation of the black nation. Real simple. Even his moms, you know, the Queen Afeni, you know, who was gracious enough, you know, to allow us to use her ballroom in Stone Mountain, Georgia, to do a lecture, you know, a few years back. You know, she was assassinated, you know, and you know, based on the fact that this bitch nigga that she married, I don't know why she married an old fuck nigga like that, and he married her for the purpose of getting divorced, so he wanted $10,000 a month in alimony, which was Pac's motherfucking money. You know this, and he knows this. This is how much of a fucking faggot ass piece of scum shit fuck ass nigga that this bitch was. You know, and Afeni kept going on the set where they were shooting that movie, that All Eyes on Me movie, you know, going on the set, you know, telling these directors and producers this shit didn't happen. Y'all into this sensationalism. Don't sensationalize my motherfucking son's legacy and all this. Put the truth down. You know, and then all of a sudden, you know, she became a pain in their ass. You know, and then all of a sudden, she's assassinated. She makes the ascension, you know. So, you know, that's just a tidbit on, you know, Brother Pac and Hotep, Black Pal, rest in power for both of them. You know, and that's what the cracker do. They when they're after a revolutionary or a warrior, their goal is to take the whole motherfucking bloodline out. Just take the whole bloodline out. You know, but the fucked up part is they use, with the help of these motherfucking niggas, these coons, you know, these sellouts, these agents, these provocateurs, these motherfucking scum rat ass fuckboy ass niggas, and black scum motherfucking sisters. You know, because you had a lot of sisters in the Panther Party that was motherfucking rats. You know, so, you know, they could never do nothing to us, you know, straight head up, do something to us, because they know retaliation is just going to be our natural motherfucking reflex. It's going to be a natural reaction. But as long as they have the participation of some type of melanin involved, The reaction ain't as great as it's supposed to be. And it needs that. Dr. Collar always said we need a cleansing. Revolution means a cleansing. Get rid of all the motherfuckers that have stabbed the black community in the back. Went against us, helped take down and murder. Our top leaders in every decade, every era that we have gods and goddesses stand up, they mysteriously go away from here. Dr. Sebi, even Left Eye, when she had brought gang violence down in Atlanta by taking gangbangers, ex-gangbangers and shit, over Honduras. They were getting a thorough cleanse, a spiritual and physical and mental and emotional cleanse, by the great warrior Dr. Sebi, even Left Eye, and the gang violence went down. So these crackers said, we not locking no niggas up, and so, the brake line in her truck was cut, because it's not a coincidence that they riding in the truck and the truck goes to the side where she's driving and she's the only one murdered, and the truck flips over. She's the only one that lost her life, and that's not no motherfucking accident. That's not no coincidence either. For you, when people say shit like, this conspiracy theorists and all, those are motherfuckers that are scared, because if the truth come out, they're afraid that they're gonna have to step up and put some motherfucking work in. So, that's where these coward ass, fuckboy ass niggas and you motherfucking bed wenches, y'all throw that shit up, which is the truth. When we bring the truth to y'all throw that there they go with that conspiracy theory shit. But it's true in your goddamn gut, it's true. But in your heart, not in your gut, in your heart, you're a fucking coward. Because you scared that you're going to have to put in some motherfucking work. You scared that you're going to have to fight. Because deep down inside, no matter what your title is, how everybody look up to you, how tough and stern that you appear to be to people, around the office, around the water cooler, in the lunchroom, what I'm saying, in the community, even in your household, deep down inside, you a coward ass nigga. You're a cold, bitch made punk. Based on your refusal, to participate in the uplifting and the resurrection of the dead souls, minds, and hearts in the black community. When you have the resources and you have access to so much shit, to help bring our people out of this motherfucking monkey ass, fucked up, nasty, slum, scum ass conditions that we're in. But the thing about it, to show how great of a people we are, no matter what you motherfuckers place on us, we somehow manage to overcome it and get up out of this shit. We manage to get up out of that shit. But once we do, we don't do anything about it. It's like when the cracker, you fighting the cracker head up and, he knock your ass down. You get back up and you floor his motherfucking ass, put him out permanent. And then you want to help him get up. Help him get up so help him knock you out. And that's we have to get out of that mentality. Put some shit to the side for a minute. Strip yourself of everything. All your material shit. Cause some of y'all, some of you motherfuckers, the most important thing to you is your shoes. Your sister's most important thing is how many motherfucking outfits and dress, skirt suits and all that bullshit that you got. You know, that's more important than reading a motherfucking book, you know, and to raising your level of consciousness. You know, you niggas, you know, keep wiping your motherfucking Jordans and all this shit off all day long, walking up down the street with a goddamn wet rag. You know, every time some dust get on your motherfucking Jordans, you know, you spraying 409, smelling like motherfucking Pine Sol and fucking Mr. Clean, wiping your motherfucking Jordans off. You's a cowed, weak motherfucking nigga, man. You know. And that's the shit that keeps us in fuck boy mode. You know, cause we've gotten real motherfucking trifling, man. You know, and I'm beginning to, you know, not get fed up, but beginning to despise the shit when I see it. And I'm talking about when I see certain people, you know, it turns my motherfucking stomach when they come out their mouth with this motherfucking cracker ass, Eurocentric, Euro divisive scum bullshit. You know, we all, I'm not African, I'm an American, I'm not black, and all this shit. You know, I don't see racism nowhere. You know, let's forget about slavery and move on. All that type of fuck shit that you be coming out your mouth with. Yeah, so, you know, and that's the shit, you know, that keeps us stagnated, you know what I'm saying? And it's time for us, you know, to really step our motherfucking game up and deal with some shit, you know, because, you know, it's not getting no easier, you know. It's time for us to, you know, to step our motherfucking game up. Stop worrying about motherfucking Trump and try to focus on something that we've never done before as a people. Like coming together, you know, getting all our issues out of the way, getting all our inadequacies, you know, and our insecurities and our transgressions and our shortcomings, our habits, you know, our the guilt and our shame, and throw all that shit away, you know, and break out into a real motherfucking man, a real motherfucking woman, you know, besides looking for the easy way out and using people, you know, and fucking over people and turning people in, you know, and turning people out, you know, and so we can go ahead and do what we need to do and stop this motherfucking bullshit, you know. Try something different once we get ourselves together as a motherfucking unit. Start doing something new, you know, like economic sanctions, shit like that. You know, start busting this motherfucking cracker's ass. You know, we not shopping no motherfucking way. Motherfuck Christmas, motherfuck Thanksgiving. You know, take them billions and billions of dollars, cause we spend more than anybody. We get these motherfuckers 1.3 trillion motherfucking dollars back. That a lot of us bust our ass working in construction sites, working in shitholes, horse stables, all types of shit, cleaning out toilets in these government offices, buffing floors behind this motherfucking cracker, you know, cleaning his toilets, you know, wiping his goddamn shit turds out of a shit bowl every motherfucking day in these lawyers' office. These white scum motherfucking devils, you know, and take that motherfucking money, you know, and that cause we still in slavery. Cause I just described slavery. You just getting paid. That's the only difference. You allowed to live where you want, and they give you some motherfucking spending money. And when I say spending money, you know, cause most people, when they get paid on Friday, no later than Wednesday, they out the motherfucking box. You know, they have nothing. You know, they have nothing. They back, cause like the 95% of black people are one motherfucking paycheck away from homelessness. You know, and I'm saying that now that if you miss a check, I'm not saying that you'll be on the street necessarily. In some cases you will, but in most cases, no. You know, that will put you, you know, it will put so much pressure on that following motherfucking check. You see what I'm saying? That if something comes up where you gotta go into that money, then you on the verge of being evicted. Because if you get paid every 2 weeks, 4 weeks then went by, and it's rent time. You know, do the math. It's real motherfucking simple. You know, and that's why we gotta come up with like I said, economic sanctions, man. You know, that's the most effective tool that we got in our hands that we do not use today. You know, they will give us our just due. We would have reparations hearings and all that if we decided not to spend any more money. You know, no more Popeyes, no more KFC. You dig what I'm saying? You know, no more Mama San. You know, shrimp and fouillon. Fuck no. It's free today. Free fried rice. Oh, you have to come buy something. Nah. Get the fuck back in there before I slap the shit out you, man. Sue, you and motherfucking Mr. Lee and Miss Wong, get the fuck back in there and lock the door before I slap the shit out all y'all. You know, that's how you get the motherfucking job done like that. Same way with the major department stores. They come out with their security. These old big cock-strong motherfuckers with no underwears on, these tight goddamn Levi jeans on, cutting their asshole up, you know, because them big motherfuckers, when you slap the shit out of them, they'll start crying and lean on your motherfucking shoulder like a bitch. Big motherfuckers, arms big as car tires, on you know, laying on your shoulders crying because you slapped the shit out of him. You know, because he ain't been in no fights. Motherfucker been big all his life, so people were scared of him. You know, but he ran into just the average Joe that don't give a fuck and slapped the shit out of him. He know that he don't give a fuck. You know, he break down crying. You know, yeah, I know, boo. Punk motherfucker, give me the goddamn keys. You know, and I'm telling you, you know, that's I've seen that. I've personally seen that type of shit go on. So, you know, that ain't nothing I made up. You know, by no means. You know. So, but once again, you know, economic sanctions, you know, are important, very important. You know, and it's time, like I said, it's time for us to get liberated. So, you know, because, you know, I want to make a mark while I'm here. You know, I don't want to go down in history and, you know, my grandchildren, great-great-grandchildren see me, you know, in a book or something, or read about me as being one of the motherfuckers that didn't fight, that wasn't a freedom fighter. You know, damn, my great-great-grandfather was a fucking coward. He ain't even fight back. All he did was dress up. All he did was wear white man's shit clothes. Helly Hansen and Calvin Klein, you know, Calvin Frankenstein and fucking, you know, Tommy Ford and all that bullshit. Whatever the motherfucker's name is, you know, and I'm, you know, nah, not me. I'm not going out like that. Y'all got me fucked up something terrible. If you think Shakur Sankofa going out like that, you got this shit really twisted. You know, but what I'm saying is that, you know, it's time. It's that time. You know. It was a couple of other subjects I wanted to touch on. You know, so I had to you know, talk with some people briefly. You know, but you know, the things that we need to do. You know, economic sanctions is very important in the black community for us to lift our level of consciousness, for us to be, you know, have our proper place on the throne in this motherfucking country. you know. But a lot of things that we're gonna have to do, you know, get your health right, you know, get your energy straight, you know, start studying hard, you know, read your, you know, watch your hidden colors, all the hidden colors. Read Neely Fuller, Dr. Francis Cress Wilson, Steve Coakley, Dr. Colin Muhammad, Sarah Sugasetti, you know, Young Pharaoh, Umar Johnson, House of Consciousness, Street Law Soldiers, Shaka Sankofa. Oh, of course, I'm gonna include myself, you know, because I'm one of the baddest motherfuckers out here. So, you know, Bobby Hemmett, Phil Valentine, you know, rest in power to Delbert Blair, rest in power Dr. Francis Cress Wilson, rest in power Dr. Sebi, rest in power Steve Coakley, rest in power Dr. Khalil Abdul Muhammad, rest in power Amos Wilson, you know, rest in power to my sister, rest in power to my father, you know, and my other, all my other relatives and all my comrades, those known and unknown. You know, we riding for you. You know, but we get out, you start reading, get your mind right, get your mind in order, exercise your mind. You know, you gotta also exercise your body. You know, hit the gym. You know, that's important. You know, without being hanging with the gumps and all that, because, you know, all that shit is in there. You know, get your calisthenics in order. You know, get your water intake. You know, drink you some protein juices, some raw vegetables. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, and reach your God consciousness. You know, reach your God consciousness. That's what you were brought here for, to liberate your people. You wasn't brought here to dance and, you know, act like a motherfucking homosexual and getting high and all that shit all day long, you know, and playing Xbox, you know, eating motherfucking Hot Pockets, you know, feet stinking and all that bullshit. You know, you wasn't brought here for that. You were brought here to participate in the liberation and salvation of your people, whether you fucking like it or not. You know, you weren't brought here, you know, to praise no motherfucking imaginary deities. You know, and that's what I'm constantly drill that in a lot of motherfuckers' heads, because I see and I know for a fact, you know, religion has fucked the masses of us up. You know, because you know, none of you know, there has been no historical findings and sightings of all these people that we be praying to and so-called believe in. You know, I don't believe it. You know, being washed in the blood. You know, that sounds like cannibalism to me. You know, why should I be washed in some blood of a motherfucking sheep, of a lamb? And then, you know, I'm not even gonna go into that, you know, until later on. But for right now, you know, like I said, it's time for us to stop bullshitting, get our minds, get everything in order, so we can go ahead and move in on this motherfucking crack. You know, like I said, you know, my sister had, I've been recharged, you know, and my soul is on fire, you know, and I'm ready to actually, you know, do what's necessary, but you know, but we have to do it as a unit. We have to do it as a family. Have to do it as a community. We have to do it as a nation. You know. But I'll say this: a lot of you young brothers and sisters are waking up. A lot of y'all waking up. I've been running into y'all in different spots, in stores and what have you, building with a lot of y'all. You know, and Hotep and Black Power to y'all. A lot of y'all are waking the fuck up, you know, and getting it in, you know, and standing like real motherfucking kings and queens, you know. So, You know, I honor y'all. Just keep up the good work. Keep on putting in work. Keep standing strong. You know, you know, it's just a lot of work, brothers and sisters. And once again, giving honors to the ancestors, giving honor to the Creator. You know, giving honor to you all my subscribers, my family. You know, Black Power and Hotep. You know, to my sister. You know, to the Queen. You know, may she rest and ride in power. You know, and let it. You know, and we riding for you. Black Power.